That was a good coffee. Narrabeen again. This time it's actually trying to run some errands. So, um, but oh fuck! I'll take a seat here. Sorry about the wind too. It looks like I'm kind of um. Take a seat first. Hang on. Alright, cigarette two out. So I'm kind of casually looking for another job now. Um, it's nothing to do with me, but the place that I'm working at, and you know, don't get me wrong, I love them to bits, and they try to do a lot of things for the community as well. So they're not 100% there for hospitality, which I'm not criticising even constructively either. Which is one of the main reasons why I wanted to work there, because I've been saying it for ages. You've got to be a good person, and sometimes fuck the audio. So I'm near the that'll be better. The wind. Fuck. Well, anyway, so but the business side or the way they run it is not. A lot of it's not sustainable, so they can't afford money. It's just. I think it's like their first job in hospitality as well, so I think not being on top of the business side of things hasn't helped them out. So I'm trying to look for another job. There's I forgot what it's called, but there's a cafe just here outside Narrabeen bus stop. I'm sure if you live locally and all that, you'll know what I'm talking about. Not the tram shed, but the other one. Sorry about the wind, guys, but anyway, so before, I was working at the Mine Cafe yesterday, and when I was grabbing my coffee before my shift, I was having a chat to him how the owner owns heaps of places and stuff. They're always looking for staff, so I just dropped off my resume and had a little bit of a chat to them. They said they were going to open another place in Manly, Jellyfish, which is another side story to that place if you know the Jellyfish in Manly, in February, but today's November at the time of filming, so this is clear. But still, like it's what was I going to say? So I dropped off. Also, Narrabeen's got a it's got a tattoo shop, so I printed off I'm trying to organise set myself up for another tattoo, which I brought in written stuff just since I'm here. May as well make the trip worth. I don't have access to my car at the moment, so I had to take I do, but it's the shitty white car that's it's a fucking driving death trap. So I drove down to the bus stop and parked it in one of the side streets, and then hopped on the bus to get here. To make the trip worth it, I'm gonna duck into the tattoo shop and trying to get an inquiry about a tattoo. So the thing is, I'm trying to get another one on my forearm, roughly at the same place that I got these two tattoos. But they ended up quoting me like $600 to $700, and these two were like I got them at the same time. Like it's $300 or $400 or something. So it was like, I'm like, no, but what's the fuck? And it wasn't any back and forth going, hey, it's a lot of writing, and this is the why. So to make the trip a bit worth it, I'm gonna duck in. They're not open yet. They're supposed to be, but who knows? So just remember that there's a training day for the staff at the clubhouse. But anyway, so I was here, clearly got a new tattoo, so I'm gonna walk down the road here and chat to the camera a bit. So, I was outside the clubhouse. I was gonna pop in, but I remember they've got every so often they've got to do some sort of training thing or do some sort of legal thing because they work with mental health. Uh, or the government, or the government updates like laws and stuff, laws and policies, every so often, or change it or whatever they do. But anyway, so I was just at Narrabeen today. I was supposed to have the shift today at the new cafe, but they're really, like I was saying just before, they were really struggling with cash and business and all that. So not a lot of work going on, and the reason why I went up to Narrabeen today, because I was speaking to a barista yesterday about getting work, about work and all that, and he said that his boss owns like, so anyway, I just had to look at a few messages. So anyway, he was telling me how his boss owns like a few, and they're always in need of staff, something like that. And there was a cafe along Manly Beachfront called Jellyfish, and that just closed down for some legal reasons, whatever. But I think that his boss bought into it, and they're going to open it next February, which is roughly about 3 months away from at the time of filming this. So, what was I going to say? So anyway, so I dropped off my resume. I just had a quick chat to him and all that sort of stuff. So I'm waiting on somebody to call me back, which I got told this afternoon. Then I put some money away for a tattoo, and I was like laying on my stomach in an awkward position for a bit. So I just took the bus back from Narrabeen. So I thought I'd go for my walk. But see what I can do. But I didn't even notice it. But it's pretty good. So it was actually really relaxing in this tattoo. So no progress on the girl, so didn't have a chance today, but which I didn't even think about. But I'm gonna drop in on Friday, see where I can go. So I'll think about what I'm gonna do, but who knows? So that's the brief, immediate problems of my life. But am I going to do a meeting? Probably won't do a meeting tonight. What the fuck? Truck. In the middle of the road. But I'm probably not going to do a meeting tonight. Anyway, I spent a little bit more money than I normally do because my routine was a bit out of whack today. But, that's another message, but see what I fucking go and continue with my walk. Don't, sorry for not getting back. I'm about belly now. That's so cool. I can see some ducks already. Bunch of ducks. Trying to get out of the way of the wind, but that's not proven easy. So there's noise and wind everywhere. So fucking hell. Tramshed Cafe.
Cases at Westmead that have been effectively treated.
Yep.
We have, especially for chronic lung infections, and we predict that this will happen in the next 12 months with it. We've got to obviously normalise the conversation around bacteriophage and viruses being used as a therapeutic, and then also see how it settles into the healthcare system, and really get it recognised by the TGA and also by healthcare professionals.
I think this is gone, and when these things are available clinically for people. So thanks very much for your time tonight, mate.
Hello.
Great stuff with Dr.
Superb.
Associate Professor Anthony Kikic at Curtin University. Very exciting. We're back shortly.
20% off store-wide. Yep, until Sunday. Members save 20% and earn double points on Sydney's widest range of plants, pots, homewares and outdoor furniture. Some exclusions apply. If you're not a member yet, join free this weekend and enjoy the benefits straight away. We're looking forward to seeing you in store. Our doors open at 7 a.m. Flower Power, the garden people.
The Kids Cancer Project's Christmas for a Cure Lunch is back December 7 at Royal Randwick. Hosted by Richard Wilkin. Enjoy live entertainment, Aussie sporting legends, amazing prizes and auction, and an exclusive after party.
This sun is in my fucking eyes. Why can't I just sit at this fucking car? Kinda felt like I wasted my own fucking time. My face is itchy. Passing time to the meeting starts. Here it now. They are having dinner, but it's for somebody's milestone, so like I said, I barely get invited to this shit stuff, so I'm happy for them. I think it's about 3 years. I think it's 3 years more than I am playing time, but you know, like I said, I'm not a part of their social life at all. I must admit, I could do better, being better socially myself, but so I'm not complaining about it. It's just, yeah, it is what it is at the moment, that stuff. But so about at least 40 minutes I'll probably be sitting in my car, chilling out, or at least until I see somebody else like join. But not a part of their social life. I'm allowed to be part of their meetings and that's it. But, like I said, many times I've theorised, I get to do other things with my time. But there's a lot of wind here at Narrabeen tonight, that's all I can say. It's about 10 to 7 or 6:52 PM. So, summertime, it's daylight saving, so. But, who knows? Who knows what the future has for me? Trying to hook up with this new girl too. She's not making it easy for me, but I'll keep trying.
Talking about COVID earlier, Darren says Doc has COVID replaced the flu.
No, not at all. Look, the influenza is a completely different virus that does completely different things. I think COVID has just now become an endemic, relatively mild virus. The old, the very sick, and the very overweight.
Another email from Ray in Neutral Bay
COVID's,
says, Dr. Ross, any news on when the new vaccine Comirnaty Omicron XBB.1.5 will be available?
Yeah, this is a vaccine that is covering the newer strains of Omicron. It's been looked at by the TGA, passed on to ATAGI, and it may be out in the next few weeks.
That'll be exciting. Very good. Let's do the future of medicine.
And now on Healthy Living.
We're going forward to the future, not back into the past.
The future of medicine.
Not enough COVID shit. Fucking. I bet YouTube's gonna fucking do something about that shit. I took its training test today. Should find out some YouTube videos on that. Hey, I see the irony in that, but oh well. So this new job, I've only got a couple shifts a week. I've got to really be a bit more punctual about getting on the job on Tuesday. I got to do a shift there tomorrow. So tomorrow, I do the day tomorrow, but Tuesday I've really got to do like start heading out my resume a bit. But it's poor business decisions, not making enough money, things catching up to them. I still think they're a little bit inexpensive, but it's great that they do it for the community. Little things they left me in the dark, not much of a training session, but putting my pride to the side a bit with them. But like I said, I'm not there to fucking have a hospital career, just do a job and little things, but I hope it doesn't financially get worse for me in the time being. So it's not sustainable at the moment. That's a loud car driving past, but oh well, things might change in the summertime. It's one of those things that I gotta like, want to contribute, but see what there's basic thoughts about it. There's a joint around here said that I was getting coffee from them one day, and I was telling him I was looking for another job. And he said his boss owned like 12 places or some shit like that. And said that he'd be able to help me out get a job. He said somebody he knows is gonna give me a call. They still haven't given me a call, so I'll press him a bit tomorrow before I start work. He's not there till later on. See what happens. I'll press him then about a new job. Going, what are you doing, dude? No one's calling me. But I dropped the fisherman's friend. So there you go. Strong. But I think it's one of those things to fisherman's friends is to redo your breath rather than kind of like chewing gum or something. Unlike that, it's just a short-term thing. But fuck, I didn't do that shit. I've got to do a job today. But it's what happens when you don't practice adulthood. But should I put it in my mouth again or not? That's the name of the fucking porn. Should I put it in my mouth? But it's been years since I got a parking fine. Now my hands are sticky for touching that. Alright, have you seen the Dana White Third One podcast now? I have. God, I came down here early too just to vlog, but I'm got nothing to talk about. God, I'm trying to write a new novel of my junkie note files. Same sort of writer's block, so that's why I came. I'm like, fuck it, just come down here early. Also, some stuff happening with the girls in the rooms. I got no idea what's happening with them. It's fucking weird. But let's have another cigarette, eh? My anxiety's just going frenzy alert.
Or Ozempic available, Dr. Ross?
Look, it is still available, but it is very difficult to get. So the supply's not great at the moment, but they should be getting more over the next couple of months.
Do you need prescriptions for them? Or?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right, well, Jane, we hope that helped. Now, Karen, Carly, and Jeanette, we're going to get to your call at the top of the next hour, so don't go anywhere, especially Karen. We just spoke about uterine cancer. Karen has been through that, so we want to hear about that. Professor Robert Boy will join us to talk about whooping cough, because there's a bit of
Whooping cough.
Whooping cough. Again, you can tell I'm not a doctor. Plus, some information on hard-to-treat heart failure. Looking forward to getting to the bottom of that. This is Healthy
Your heart should be failing.
Most people's dry eyes suffer from excessive tear evaporation.
Those are commercials playing, so the girls just walking past with like farmland over us on. Why can't my YouTube channel be a success? If you're watching this, tell your friends. So what I'm actually passing the time to go to an AA meeting tonight, recovery, so. Oh, fuck, just farted. Right. That's right, you can't translate, transfer smells. Put it like this, I'm glad I got my windows open for that fart. But I'm gonna ask Santa Claus for a 6-pack this Christmas. And apparently I got a new niece, too. I don't know if I mentioned it last week. Born sometime this week. So, her name's Frankie. If you're watching this, I love you very much. But I haven't met her, so I'm not gonna meet her for at least 2 or 3 months. She's currently the baby's living in London. That's where her mother is. And that's where her mother gave birth to, whatever. London, apparently, conspiracy theory circles, is the capital of the world at the moment. So, second is DC, so. But I'm looking forward to meeting the new baby. It's exciting news. You can tell how excited I'm getting a new niece in my life. So I've messaged my other sisters just to go and ask them about their kids. And I haven't forgotten. But fuck, man, I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. I want to cry and a hug. My new tattoo's still here, so new one, old one. New one, old one. New one, old one. Far out, Russell Sprouts. Here's the radio's back on.
Meaning over time, we'll be able to provide more protection for Australians against more threat types.
A new survey has found New South Wales
No,
is the
news
cheapest
update.
state to visit the dentist. Clean bill data shows the average cost of a checkup in the state is $224, just under the national average of $229. But the out-of-pocket expense is still above the OECD average. Clean bill founder James.
Save on Canon Ute, Pavel Jolly.
I don't know what to talk about. I can see a pigeon.
And Aura, with huge stocks available right now for immediate delivery. 23 plate clearance on now.
Oh,
DL
God.
14862. 595 First Street, North Parramatta. 52 Sunny Holt Road, Blacktown.
The Illuminati's real. That's all I can say.
Go with more.
Since 1982, our passionate teams at First National Real Estate have worked 10,400 days and around 582 million hours across Australia with one common goal: to always put you first. And we'll be here in Sydney to help you on your journey to your happy place. Be it a tree change, a sea change, upsize, downsize, or finding the new
I'm thirsty, I'm old, I'm tired.
We put you first. Firstnational.com.au. If you're constipated and struggling to poo, here's some great news.
Did you hear that radio ad?
Constipation.
Constipation.
And fiber combination containing cascara, yellow dog, fennel, and green banana powder. These help to relieve constipation by making it easier for you to poo.
I wonder what it's like to say. I wonder if this is a YouTube video for like some random dude talking about his constipation experience.
Available from leading pharmacies and health stores.
I can hell.
All of the directions for you.
I really want a hug.
Clear skies with nor'easterly winds up to 40 kilometers an hour.
That sun is
Tomorrow, 18 to 26 degrees.
doing its job.
17 to 29
Setting in the west.
Further ahead, showers Tuesday and Wednesday.
California
Now in the city is 20
knows how to party.
Same in Gosford, 20 at Terry Hills, 22 at Lucas Heights, 23 in Bankstown and Campbelltown.
Ugh.
I'm Emily Minnie. There'll be more news at 8 on 2GB.
The world is weird, funny, beautiful, ugly, virtuous, sinful. Healthy living, 2GB.
Second hour of the program on healthy living. Ned Green sitting alongside the man, the Mr. Legend, Australia's favourite physician, Dr. Ross Walker.
Don't believe it. But thank you for joining us.
No worries. Thank you for having us. What's coming up this hour?
Well, we'll be talking very soon with Professor Robert Boy, who is going to be talking about something that's non-COVID. We'll be talking about whooping cough.
It's whooping, not whooping.
It's not whooping, it's whooping.
Spelt whooping, everyone.
And there's been some issues about whooping cough because a lot of people don't know when they should be vaccinated as adults. And a lot of younger people
That's the
having
Illuminati.
children want the grandparents vaccinated so that the children aren't exposed to it, which I think is a reasonable thing. And Body of Evidence site, we're talking about DNA testing. Is it useful? And here's the old chestnut, medical myths. Mobile phones are safe. Well, they may be, but this is just some interesting evidence that's come out just this week on mobile phones.
That's nice to listen to. Hey, just a quick question on whooping cough.
Yep. Whooping cough, yep.
If you've got a cough,
Yep.
how do you know when it's whooping cough?
Yeah, whooping cough has been called the 100-day cough because the cough just doesn't go away.
But I once had a cough that went for about 6 months, and it wasn't whooping cough.
Yep.
So what distinguishes whooping cough from just...
Well, it's a dry, hacking cough initially, but then you just may be left with a cough that has it hang around typically for 100 days. It's pertussis is the name of the bug that causes it. There are some antibiotics that affected if you can make the diagnosis pretty early. But there's no point if your cough's been there for a couple of months for you to take it.
I wonder if anyone's there at the meeting setting it up. I'm going through this weird phase. I just don't want to help put chairs out.
That's Professor Robert Boy coming up very soon. your calls on 131873. We were speaking about uterine cancer last hour. Karen in Ringwood.
What the fuck?
Good evening, Karen.
Yeah, hi. I just had a couple of questions. So about 4 years ago, I had an endo-abulation.
Yeah, endometrial ablation, yep.
Endo.
Yeah, that's it. So then I've come up with bleeding and cysts in my ovaries the last year. So I
What
have
the
just
fuck?
had the general with the QRS
Yep.
in the hospital, and they were talking about a hysterectomy. I do have family history also, like not myself, but other people, of having trouble. So they didn't get enough, because I've had the endo abulation, they couldn't get any cells to test.
Right.
So now they're just telling me, oh, wait another 6 months, and now they want me to go on progesterone.
Yep. Hello, Carly.
Hey, Dr. Ross Walker.
What's happening?
I don't know if you received my inquiry form on the website because, well, the other team must have got it. The producer team must have received it because I've got epilepsy.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that condition or not?
Epilepsy?
Yes.
Of course, yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm about 26-year-old and I've had it all my life, but just more recently they were because I only get to see my specialist every 6 months, and she sort of says to me everything's fine, but then after seeing her I'm still not feeling great. But when I ring her office, they tell me, oh, you've got to talk to your GP about that.
Right. When you say you're not feeling great, in what way do you not feel great?
Like, as in, recurrence of seizures continue to happen between visits to the specialist.
How many seizures do you have?
It can vary, but it's mostly when I'm not out of my routine and not at home.
Yeah. What sort of seizures are we talking about? Are we talking about grand mal seizures, or are we talking about temporal
Focal.
Just focal seizures, and how they affect you?
Left hand and left leg.
Yeah. And what treatment have they got you on?
So they've got me on different medications.
Yeah. So a couple of different medications. What? Epilim, Keppra? What things are you on?
So for that, I'm on 2 lots of Keppra.
Yeah.
1500, which is, one of the 1000s and one of the 500.
Yep.
10 milligrams for the Frisian.
Okay, yeah.
Lamictal 100.
Yeah.
Lamictal 200.
Yeah.
And Bicompa Paranophenol 12.
And so basically you're still having ongoing seizures, and the specialist is just saying you need to go back to your GP.
Yeah.
Have you been to a specialty unit for the epilepsy, or is it just a neurologist looking after you?
It's just a neurologist.
Yeah, look, I'm not happy about you having the ongoing seizures. I'm sure you're. All of the major teaching hospitals in Sydney. The other thing that they may think about, something that's very good for refractory epilepsy, is medical cannabis. And I always have to say that I'm on the board of a company that's developing medical cannabis around the world, but we don't benefit from you taking it. But CBD is very good for refractory epilepsy, so it's the medical cannabis. So please, I would be referred off to a specialty clinic and get this assessed properly, because I don't think it's good enough for you having ongoing seizures.
And so Carly just asks her GP.
Ask the GP, yeah, to make some inquiries and get her into a specialist clinic.
Specialist clinic. Okay, Carly, that sounds nasty. We appreciate your call. Keep us posted with how you go with the GP and getting that referral. We're going to head to Ryan, Victoria, with Jeanette. Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hi. Good evening.
Hello, Jeanette.
Hi. I was just halfway when you were discussing about the insulin resistance and calcium score. Now, on 2015, I had a calcium score of 461, and then so I had this, and then on 2017, I had this atrial fibrillation, AF.
Yep.
Now, and then on 2019, because of the AF, I was seeing at the time I was seeing my lady, I call it the lady electrician, and and she was given me to take magnesium, and you were also discussing about the magnesium orotate. That's my question. Well, she asked me to take magnesium statcalate and Xarelto. And also I'm taking Vitorid, which was 10 at the time. And of course my Cobram. That's all I've been taking. So that was 2017. 2019, I had my pulmonary vein isolation at Cabrini.
Good.
With one of the good electricians. I won't say the name yet.
No, don't.
He's very good. Now she said, you can take off your sotalol. But he didn't mention about Xarelto. But then, since I moved to Rye on 2016, 15, I've been seeing a new plumber. Yep. He's one of the, in Peninsula. Now, after the PBI, my plumber still asked me to take Xarelto.
Yes.
Up to this time. But then I'm confused. But then even my GP, I've been asking what particular magnesium shall I take. Now you mentioned orotate. Can I take the magnesium orotate?
Of course you can take magnesium orotate.
No.
Let me just go back to Xarelto. Even though you've had the PVI, the pulmonary vein isolation for the atrial fibrillation, your atrium never goes back to normal function. You might go back to sinus rhythm with the PVI, but there's still a degree of what we call atrial myopathy where you can still form clots. So we like to maintain the Xarelto. Sure, you mightn't need sotalol anymore, but keep the Xarelto going. But as far as the magnesium goes, magnesium chelate, magnesium orotate are all good to help keep your heart in a good rhythm. But I like the orotate for people who are taking statins. You're on Vitorin, not a particular statin that I use. I don't like fat-soluble statins. I'd prefer you to be on a drug called Rosacid, which you need a statin because of the orotate, because it lifts up the CoQ10 in the mitochondria. I'd also be taking ubiquinol, and I'd also be taking the bergamot products I've spoken about. I'd also be taking vitamin K2 and also some kyolic garlic, because you have very high risk for heart disease if you do nothing about it. You're on all the right therapy apart from some minor adjustments.
Good on you, Jeanette. Thank you very much for your call. We'll stay in Victoria for a while. We're going to have to kill more with Joan. We're talking about whooping cough shortly. Joan, you've had a cough.
Joan, good evening.
I've got a big cough, Dr. Russell, that one that coughed 100 times, and what is it? You were talking about
100-day cough, whooping cough,
I've got the 100-day cough.
Right.
And on an antibiotic, I'm in a nursing home, but I've had it for about a month now. And
I wonder what it's like to live in a nursing home like Derek. Does Derek live in a nursing home? I don't know. But also, something I didn't know. I want to say I didn't know, but talking about recovery, there are. I'm going to get in so much trouble for saying this, but there are shame pages out there. 13 steppers, cheaters, and all that shit. So, to that person in your life that caused my rock bottom, you just got shamed again today. So, if you're watching this, which I doubt that you are, or ever will, own up to your bullshit, because you're going to continue to get shamed. So, and if you dated your abusive ex longer, he would have gotten arrested too. But you, the toxic people in your life, are getting shamed. So, and you fucking deserve it too. But I'm on the edge that the people in your life deserve it, but they do enable you, though. That's just me. So there are shame pages out there. I'm conflicted about shaming, but and I don't want it to happen to me, but you know, such is life. We have roughly about 10 minutes to go, give or take. Fucking finally the sun's going down. The lagoon actually looks nice from here, actually. I just farted again, but I can't say so much about the wind, but my hair's all fucked up too from my sunglasses. But let's have a look at it. Oh. Oh. Oh, be careful. No, be so careful. Oh. 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 I gotta place rules on that. Have them only if I'm gonna get a passion dash. Oh. Fucking hell. What kind of chemicals the Illuminati's put in that? Ugh. I don't take a piss and shit. That. I'm gonna take these away. No. Ugh. What some gibberish for you? Ugh. No, I've really got to take a piss. No. I didn't even say much today. Well, I hope the Australian talkback radio was good, but... Oh, I know where my hat is. Oh, I am the Illuminati. Ha 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 ha. Fucking... that electric window's still giving me strife. My dick is stuck to my leg too. I hate it when that happens. Particularly when you're around somebody else and it goes to the side of your leg. No. Hail Mary, come with me on quick sea. What do we have here now? You want to ride or die? La 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 la.